The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
BronxNet. Your voice, your views, your vision.
My Irish eyes are smiling and my Bronx heart is beating. We're here on East Tremont for the start of the 9th annual Throggs St. Patrick's Day Parade, coming up on Bronx Magazine.
We do what we like, we do what we could. In the end, it's all good in my Bronx backyard.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Bronx Magazine, where we spotlight the people, places, and the events that make the beautiful Bronx the truly unique place that it is. I'm Derek Woods, here at a Bronx Magazine tradition, the 9th annual Throggs St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's really the Bronx St. Patrick's Day Parade, a great day to celebrate our Irish pride and our Bronx pride, and to honor the rich contributions that the Irish have brought to the Bronx. Of course, today's parade would not be possible without the incredible organization skills of the Throggs Benevolent Association, the founder of the Throggs St. Patrick's Day Parade. Joining me now is Matty O'Brien, Karen O'Connor, Sheila Haney, and Chris Dalton, the brain trust behind the TMBA. Matt, tell me about this parade. It keeps getting bigger and better every year, and I know I say it every year, but it really is this year once again.
It continues to grow. This year we have approximately 21 bands, and including the bands, about 54 organizations in total.
This group that you see in front of me, they started this organization when most people were just worried about getting married or getting a car, and they formed this incredible group. Talk about the TMBA and what you actually do each and every year.
We have several events throughout the year, the parade being one of them, a triathlon, a turkey trot, and we raise money to help our neighbors in need, sick and needy individuals who don't have other ways to pay for their medical care. And
also now the parade itself honors Bronx pride and heritage, but there's also a key component. We remember those who contributed to the Throggs community and the Bronx in general and are no longer with us. Tell us about the honorary Grand Marshals this year.
This year we have 13 honorary Grand Marshals. We have hundreds of their family members marching today, and they came to Mass this morning. They're all integral members of the community. Everyone misses them. It's a little bittersweet, but it's a great way to honor them today, and we're all here to honor them.
Well, I know you guys are very busy, so I'll let you get on to the march, and I'll let you get on to the start of the Throggs St. Patrick's Day Parade. All right, we're heading down the long green line, and of course the honorary Grand Marshals for this year's fantastic parade. Tell me your feelings as you're leading this wonderful parade down East Tremont.
Total joy, and proud of my parents from County Cork that came here, so I'm here too.
And we also have our honored clergy with us as well.
It's like when the saints go marching in.
And of course also with us today is one of the great, he can tell a great Bronx tale, and he's been doing it for many, many years. All in the Bronx Times reporter, Bill Toomey. Tell me your feelings as you're leading this parade.
I think it's humbling, Derek, very humbling, and I'm very, very proud to have been chosen.
Can you give us a little, some of your thoughts, give us a little historical angle to this wonderful parade here today?
Well, I'm not sure where to begin. What makes it most historic is that we have the Little Sisters of the Poor with us today. They do so much, not only here in the Throggs Neck, but throughout the Bronx, and they have for so many years. I think that made it it added something extra to the parade.
And of course, the rich contributions of the Irish to the Bronx, Bill, it must make you very proud to be part of this parade in this way today.
Absolutely. My grandfather came here with nothing. He became the vice president of the Laborers Union, the founding vice president of the Laborers Union, to start a tradition here in America to bring the Irish a little bit forward in society.
Well, congratulations, everybody. All right, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, the music is getting kicked up a notch. Coming down the line now is the very popular Transit Pride Pipe and Drum Band. I got to spend a little time with them recently as they're celebrating an important milestone this year. If you drive by Charlie's Inn on a Tuesday night, the sounds you hear are definitely not the jukebox. It's the Celtic melodies of the Transit Pride Pipe and Drum Band, a group of New York City transit workers and Throggs Neck natives that came together 10 years ago.
The Pipes and Drums of New York City Transit was formed back in 1997 by a group of TA and MAPSTOA workers, which were bus drivers, train operators, token clerks, anybody who worked for the MTA. And we started back in 97. None of us knew how to play. We had a couple of instructors. And the first couple of days and for a couple of weeks, it was pretty bad.
The group marched in the very first Throggs Neck parade, but were quite different from the polished pipers you see today.
It was bad. It was fun though, because well, nobody knew it, but we played the same tunes over and over and over because that's all we knew how to play. And you know, every street is different, so everybody said, "Oh, you're doing a great job." They didn't know any different, except for the people right behind us, you know. But it was good, you know, and that's how you learn.
I've watched over the years many pipe bands come and go. They seem to have all kinds of internal problems and personal problems, and they disband. It's unfortunate, but it happens. And as we go along, I found that I now have 26 really good friends, and if you were to talk to the rest of this band, I'm sure they'd all tell you the same thing. We really have a good time together.
For everyone who does this, it becomes part of who you are, something to always look forward to, and your band becomes very much like a family because you're together for holidays, you're together for jobs, you have a professional relationship, but you have a very loving relationship and sometimes not a loving relationship, and you have fun together. You have your best times together.
And unfortunately, your worst as well. Bandmates and sisters Nancy and Susan Lunny march in this year's parade with a heavy heart, having lost their mother last June. But Anne-Marie Lunny will still be part of the parade, being named an honorary Grand Marshal.
This bagpiping was her idea. You know, she got us into it. She always wanted kids to be in a band, and that's what she did. She got us lessons, and this is 17 years later. You know, my father's so proud, and he's going to be marching that day, and her two little grandsons, who are the spitting image of her. It'll be a great day.
Indeed, it seems Transit Pride Pipe and Drum are aptly named, as they owe much of their success to pride. Pride in their jobs, their neighborhood, their heritage, and their friendships.
You know, I am Irish, half Irish, and the other half is Italian. But you know, the band, they always joke on that part. But I wanted to get involved in a band because I wanted to do something else, you know, that had to do with the job. You know, get involved in job activities. And I have to tell you the truth, it's the best thing I ever did was get involved in this band because it actually makes me feel, you know, proud to be a part of MAPSTOA, New York City Transit, MTA, the whole 9 yards.
And people come from far and wide to play in this parade, which is an honor to the Throggs Neck people. But we're from here. I mean, when we're done, we know everybody here, and it's like playing at home, you know, it's really good.
And we all, basically, if anybody needed anything, we're a family. I mean, for no other word you could say, it was actually a family.
Yes, the Transit Pride Pipe and Drums You know, they've done so much since they were created 10 years ago. In fact, many of their younger members have gone on to receive scholarships at many local colleges, and they will also be appearing at the Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade next week. Hi, Tom. All right, of course, every elected official, one of the perks is getting to enjoy these great parades. Let's hear from some of our Bronx elected officials as they head down East Tremont.
Well, this is always a tradition in the community, and it's not only a celebration of Irish American heritage in our great borough and all the contributions of the Irish, but also a celebration of the Throggs Neck community. It's a community made up of neighborhoods and various ethnic groups, and I think this shows today we're all Irish and we're all proud to be Throggs Neck residents.
You know, I remember in 1999, I called a meeting in my office one night, and we had a group, and I said, you know, we never had a St. Patrick's Day parade in Throggs Neck, never. We got to get together and do it every year. And every year it gets bigger and bigger. This is the Bronx St. Patrick's Day parade, I think, at this point, and we're proud of it. Look at this, yay, okay.
Well, we got a beautiful day. We have a great day for Throggs Neck, and it's always a great parade. We've owed so much to the Irish who settled here in Throggs Neck, who worked to build the city of New York, and this is a great celebration of those people and the Irish culture.
Well, I want to thank the luck of the Irish for giving us beautiful weather on this day and the week to come. It's a day where we get to celebrate a great community that has deep roots and history in the borough of the Bronx, and we want to say to all the Irish community, we're here to stand by your side on this beautiful day. Thank you.
Well, joining me now is one of the Bronx's voices, and many consider the Irish voice in Congress. Joe Crowley, tell me your thoughts on heading here down in East Tremont.
Well, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. It doesn't get any better than this. The spring is very, very near, if not here already. And just a great day to celebrate the Irish, the Bronx, and of the city, and of our country, and all the good things that are happening right now.
You're serving on many committees dealing with the Irish, most notably immigration reform. Is there anything, you know, a lot of people are uncertain where the Irish stand in this whole situation?
Well, I think that there's a very large and growing population within the Irish community who are very, very much for comprehensive immigration reform. They want to see a real solution to this problem where we secure our borders, where we stop illegal immigration, but where we have an opportunity for legal immigration and giving opportunity to those who are living in a dark and an underworld right now, give them the opportunity to come into light and to become full participants in our society. And that includes tens of thousands of Irish. You know, it's not just a Latino issue or an Asian issue. It's a face of Irish America as well that wants to see comprehensive immigration reform that addresses the issues of a secure border, addresses the issues of illegal immigration, but allows for legal immigration and for people who want to contribute and become full participants in our society a chance to do that. I think the Irish bring a particularly different face to this, and I think it's a very positive one.
This is a day we pay tribute not only to Irish Americans here in the community, but we remember so many thousands of them that are fighting for us in Iraq and Afghanistan, so it's a particularly joyous day as we pay tribute to them as well.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. You've had a lot of work on behalf of the veterans and the Irish in your district as well. Talk about your feelings as you see this incredible outpouring of Irish pride here in the Bronx.
Well, you know what? This is the Irish community that sometimes goes unnoticed here in the Bronx. You know, we focus a lot on the big parade in Manhattan. This is one that every year grows bigger and bigger. And it's a place also that the issues of immigration are very, very important. There are a lot of families working very hard to make it here. And we have to honor them by updating our laws so that they can get out of the shadows and march in this parade with the pride they deserve.
It's a great day to be with Derek here and Bronx Net. We're Irish every day, but especially today. Right, Jimmy Bacco?
Yes, Mr. Oliveira.
We're Irish every day, but especially today.
No weapon here.
The Bronx, the borough of 1.4 million people who come from all over the world with an expanse of cultures that enhance New York's all-America city. And BronxNet Community Television is there, informing, educating, enriching, providing your voice, your views, your vision. BronxNet on channels 67, 68, 69, and 70 in the Bronx, or on the web at www.bronxnet.org.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun, whether we're talking man to man.
You don't need to be bigger than life to be a good dad. You just need to spend time with your kids. It takes a man to be a dad.
Welcome back to Bronx Magazine. I'm Derek Woods. As we celebrate our Irish Heritage Day, it's also important to remember that St. Patrick's Day is actually more of a religious holiday, especially in Ireland, St. Patrick being the patron saint of Ireland. Next time you see all those shamrocks pasted up in the windows, remember that Patrick used them as an instrument to demonstrate the meaning of the Holy Trinity. In Catholicism, it is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now, we're also right here by the Throggs Neck 9/11 Memorial. Throughout the day, you'll see a lot of people coming by, dropping off remembrances and notes and roses to remember those that were lost in that terrible day 6 years ago. It is only fitting that coming up the line right now is the men and women of the FDNY. There seems to be a bit of a flap in regards to the St. Patrick's Day Parade down in the city. Their marching order has been pushed back, but regardless of where they march in the parade, we all know that they are truly New York's bravest. Well, as I said earlier, the Throggs Neck Parade is really the Bronx St. Patrick's Day Parade, and there's many ways the Bronx are celebrating their Irish heritage. Let's head over to Bronx Community College, where they held their annual Irish Heritage Luncheon. Green, white, and gold were the colors of the day as the Irish Heritage and Culture Committee of Bronx Community College held their annual banquet and awards luncheon. Each year since 1985, the group honors notable Irish and Irish Americans both on and off campus.
It's important because we recognize people in the Irish community and the Irish American community that contribute to the Bronx community as well as New York City as a whole. Very glad this year to be honoring Siobhan Dennehy, who's the Executive Director of the Emerald Isle Immigration Center. She's a strong advocate for immigrants. This is a tradition 23 years running, and we've honored a lot of people from the McCourts to Grand Marshals. We also are glad to honor one of our own, Michael Dillon, who's Senior Stationary Engineer. here at Bronx Community College.
Well, it's truly a very humbling experience to be honored for work that I enjoy doing and that we're a vibrant part of the community of on a daily basis. This is one of the strongest neighbourhoods in the world that can relate to their Irish identity, and certainly I don't know if there are many people that when they think about it can't find some relative that they know of that was resident in the Bronx, and to be honoured by an institution like this who supports the Irish culture and heritage all year long, it truly is a wonderful honour and I'm very grateful.
It's a good feeling. The fourth generation here in the Bronx that we've been living here, the family, we're actually originally from this neighbourhood at one time. My father was a super in the building nearby, so it was good.
Each year the group uses the event to also raise money for local charities and causes. Keltic Dreams, a truly unique Irish dance troupe from PS 59 in the South Bronx, were this year's beneficiaries.
Well, it started off in 2002 when I was hired as a public school teacher, music teacher to PS 59 in the Bronx. I came over, the children were asking me why I spoke funny, and they asked me to teach them a few Irish dance steps. I told them I was from Ireland, and it started from there. They were incredible at picking up these Irish dance steps. So I started an after-school Irish dance program, and the Keltic Dreams was born from that program. With the blessing of the principal and the support of the school, we practiced Irish dancing every Wednesdays and Fridays for 2 times a week and performed all over New York City, and now they're actually raising enough money to go and perform in Ireland on the Late Late Show in May, and this is breathtaking because a lot of the kids had never been out of the United States before. Actually, none of them have, so this is incredible. So in a lot of the music that we do use, like if it's River Dance or Lord of the Dance, we incorporate all that hip-hop kind of style into it. They actually do hardcore Irish dancing, but with a dose of hip-hop, sometimes salsa. We open shows in Spanish and in Irish, so it's a fusion of their culture plus ours. This is the first program of its kind. It's fusing ethnic cultures together. The children are primarily African American and Latino, and in a public school system this is the first of its kind. It's actually making history that they're flying to Ireland to perform Irish dancing to this degree and have performed around New York to this degree. It's a platform of excellence, discipline, confidence building and learning about other cultures which they will take with them for the rest of their lives. So I think that's a very important lesson that they will always have, and these children now, after seeing what they can do, coming from an area in the Bronx, maybe low socioeconomic area, for them to believe that they can actually accomplish anything is something that they will take with them for life, and the belief in themselves. That's what I hope to teach them.
Well, congratulations to Dennis and all the members of BCC from having a great day that day, and also the Keltic Dreams. I think I'm going to call them the Bronx River Dancers, and I'm certain they're well on their way to a great trip in Ireland.
Here we go, Rob. Heads up. Sounds good? You got it. All right. Wait. Up.
Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce you to this man. He's John Perry, the TD from Leitrim and Sligo, the same place that both my mother and my father are from. Tell us your feelings on being here in Throggs Neck.
I must say it's fantastic being here. I come here every year for the last number of years, and we had a particular huge celebration in Ireland last August when the mayor of this great city came to Ireland and launched the 69th Fighting Irish Regiment, the National Monument. I think that's it's wonderful. I think the Irish community here, they must be congratulated on such an outstanding parade here. It really is a sense of people are more Irish here than they are in the counties of Leitrim and Sligo.
Tell me a little about that, Mr. Perry. Big changes in Ireland these days. Talk about the connection between our parents' Ireland and the new Ireland of today.
Well, it's very much a European Ireland. I think the whole economy of Ireland has been, the success has been unprecedented in the last number of years, and clearly what you would find, it goes back to the whole educational base equally what you have is a very confident Ireland, and I think that's a huge opportunity, and I think that's a big issue here at the moment, I suppose, to legalise the illegal Irish here in New York. And I think that as a politician, to be remiss of me as a member of the Dáil Éireann not to say that I feel this issue has got to be addressed and sorted out, because you must remember there's a huge American investment in Ireland, huge, massive investment. One of the biggest investors is Irish companies in America. Likewise, there's a massive investment of Irish companies here in America, and I feel there should be no difficulty having reciprocal trade with a trading country.
Well, Mr. Perry, it's an honor and a pleasure. And,
my pleasure.
And I'll give you some Irish hospitality right here in America.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, well, that brings us to the end of another Bronx Magazine, another Throggs Neck St. Patrick's Day Parade. Many thanks to the TMBA, the NYPD, and you for watching. Now, if there's anything you ever want to see on the magazine, just get in touch with me. You can phone me at 718-960-8132. You can fax me at 718-960-8354, or you can email me at bxmag@bronxnet.org. I think I'm going to get out of the neck and head over the elbow. Hope to see you next time on Bronx Magazine.
Summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme rolls around the blooming heather. Where you go, lassie, go, and we'll all